Good afternoon, Monahans High School. Welcome to Lobo Vision Studio. This is the Lobo News Network. I'm Amy Coffey.
And I'm Holly. We're excited to bring you the latest updates from around the school. Let's get started.
The Lobo football team lost 63-6 to the Grand Mustang in second round of the playoff before Thanksgiving break. The boys had a great season and worked hard all year. Congratulations.
During Thanksgiving break, the boys basketball team played 3 games and lost to Kermit 43-36, Midland High 51-40, and Crane 44-38. They also lost 56-59 versus Levellands Tuesday in Denver City.
The girls basketball team played 2 games during Thanksgiving break. They beat Lubbock Liberty All Saint 56-36 and lost Brownfield 55-43. They also lost 53-23 versus Lovington on Tuesday. They are playing in a 3-day tournament in Lamesa.
Exemption forms are due this Tuesday, December 10th, so make sure you fix any absences and late fees before the deadline and to turn them in to the counselor's office.
The swim team is going to Grapevine for swimming and diving meet on Friday and Saturday. That's all for this week. We'll leave you with a good old St. Nick's interview now.
Oh, you're here. Okay. Welcome. I'm your host, Lacey, and this is In the Cold Seat. Joining us today is Santa Claus from the North Pole. Welcome, Santa Claus. How are you today?
I'm very good. It's a little warm here in Texas.
That's normal.
Yes, I'm not used to it.
It takes some getting used to. So we got some questions from the younger ones in the younger schools, and I was hoping you were able to answer them today.
Excellent.
Okay. All right. First question from JD and Gio Cortez. They want to know, how cold is it at the North Pole?
It is quite chilly in the North Pole. It actually gets down to negative 40 degrees Fahrenheit in the winter, and it gets up to a balmy 32 degrees in the summer, though. It's very warm.
That
Probably
is
not
not
for
the
you
same
Texans.
here.
Yes.
That's pretty cold for us. All right.
I know.
Our next question, Annette Sophia Valla, Arabelle Adams, and Lucas Shaver want to know, how old are you?
Well, Santa Claus was originally Saint Nicholas, and I was born in the year 270, which would make me carry the 1,754 years old.
That's good to know.
I hope I don't look it.
You don't.
No, well, thank you.
Our next question, Lucas Hoagland wants to know, how did you get your magic?
Well, my magic comes from the spirit of giving and the joy of the holiday season. And this magical energy that comes from everyone allows me to perform wonderful feats around the holiday season, including I can freeze time, I can change the space-time continuum and get to every house in one evening.
That explains how you get there so fast. That makes a lot more sense.
I have a few other trade secrets, too.
All right. A magician doesn't tell their secrets. Our next question is from Ashley Sagala, Evan Castaneda, Elena Rodriguez, Esteban, and Sebastian. They wonder if you have a family.
Oh, yes. Mrs. Claus, and she helps me run the North Pole, and we, of course, consider the elves and the reindeer part of our family.
Well, at least you all have a happy family.
We love them all very much.
Peyton wants to know if there's any school at the North Pole.
Well, of course. There's a special school for all the elves to learn the magical trade and how to make gifts. And, of course, the scout elves learn their trade. But they learn things like toy making and gift wrapping. And every elf needs to be well prepared to help Santa. Holiday season is busy.
That's a large education, possibly. All right. Our next question from David Ramirez, Case Harmon, Rodrigo Yorita, and Lee Anna Fitzgerald want to know, how many cookies do you eat every day?
Well, more than I should, but Mrs. Claus keeps me well fed. So I eat a few cookies daily, during the holiday season, but I balance it with a healthy diet to stay energetic.
That's good. And at least you're staying healthy.
I love cookies.
Callaway Sword wants to know if your elves make jelly beans.
Oh, yes. Elves enjoy making all kinds of magical treats around the holidays, including jelly beans. And they love to delight children during the holiday season with their treats. They take great care in crafting these sweet, scrumptious jelly beans.
Our next question is from Boone Collinsworth. Wants to know if you have a tractor.
Oh, I do. It doesn't get a lot of traditional use in the North Pole, but we use it every year to prepare for Christmas.
That's interesting. A lot of kids ask this question. I apologize if I get any names wrong.
Oh, it's okay. Santa knows who you mean.
And I thought my name was difficult for a while. Okay. Oliver Diaz.
Slayer. It's Lacey.
I'm shocked you know that nickname.
Trade secrets.
I won't ask. Oliver Diaz, Giovanni Adato, Arabella Nieto, Abri Davis, Cash Petrie, Leah Marie Mendoza, Renee Montoya, Cassidy Redmond, Aaliyah Robinson. Sorry, Aaliyah.
This will be
Alina.
a good one. It is a lot of kids.
It is. Alina Robinson. I can't even say up her name. I apologize. Ariana Quintana, Sadie Gunther, Paisley Olive, Bays B, Alex C, Swayer G, and Kaysen all asked the same question about the elves. Can you tell us about how your sneaky little helpers are so mischievous?
Yes, the elves, they're known for being playful and mischievous, and they often engage in lighthearted fun to entertain us in the North Pole. It's a lot of fun. And, of course, I send the scout elves down to people's homes during the holiday season, and each night these elves return to the North Pole, and they report to Santa on the day's events, and by morning they reappear in new spots and get into all kinds of trouble, I hear sometimes, and I apologize. But their playful presence, it not only adds excitement to the season, but also some mystery, and it helps with the family's bonding and holiday cheer. But Scout Elves are fairly new, and because of it, I haven't quite perfected their magic yet. So don't touch your elves. They'll lose their magic. I'm sorry.
And last but certainly not least, our most asked question from Camila Gutierrez, Derek Martinez, Aaron Espionza, Anel Silva, Catherine R., Enid Oliveras, Miles Boysaw, and Brandon Venegas. They all want to know, how do you make your reindeer fly?
Oh, well, that's the magic of Christmas combined with a special reindeer food. Trade secrets.
And that will be all of our questions. There was more, but we can't get to all of those. You must have a very busy schedule.
It is a very busy schedule, but of course, Santa's magic. Goodbye. Merry Christmas.